I did beat it. Of course, I couldn't capture it, but I did beat it. I think that's enough questions. Again, I apologize if this is a lot to read. You're fine, man. No need to apologize. Thank you for setting out the question, man. Thank you very much. From my bro, Efrey, Sierra 12 is here to stay. Like I said, it's tough because we always talk with each other. 1. If you was to meet me and Mike in person in your hometown of Iowa, how would we spend the day? Go to the movies or hang out at your place drinking soda, pop, watching DVDs? Probably watching DVDs because I have a lot of DVDs. I would like to show Efrey some good X-Files episodes. Try to hopefully make him a fan of it. But I would go through my whole DVDs and see like, oh, you know, films he hasn't seen or films we could make fun of, like Garbage Pail Kids movie. I don't know, I just saw it right there. Or movies that we like just talk about movies and just hang out pretty much. I'd have video games, see if any of us suck at them and if any of us are good at it. Like, you sucked at it, man, you fucking died, look at that. So yeah, that'd be fun. Which is your favorite human Jason Voorhees? Steve Dash, Richard Brooker, Ted White, or Derek Mears? That's a good question. Human Jason. Ah, God. I don't know. I'll put Steve Dash, not Steve Dash, because I just don't like the bag Jason. Ted White, he did an okay job as, he's just sort of there. I'd say Richard Brooker. Because he was a creepy guy, because that Jason was like a pervert. He took off his mask and looked at the girl. It's like, for some reason I thought he licked his lips, but he didn't. But it's like, that was like a perverted Jason, so I like that. Yeah, I thought it made a creepier Jason. I'm like, this guy's going to rape you. Like, it looked like he was going to rape this girl when she had that flashback. So, I'd say Richard Brooker. What was your favorite cartoon you enjoyed watching when you were a kid? Besides Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which, of course, you knew was my first one. Favorite cartoon instead of that? I'm trying to think of, well, I guess The Simpsons. It'd be The Simpsons, because Homer Simpson is even though sometimes they sort of push him to the limit of, redeemability, I love Homer Simpson, and it'd be The Simpsons. Which is why The Simpsons movie was such a disappointment, because I didn't find that very funny at all. One good moment is when Homer is like, they get stuck. That's like my favorite moment in the movie. But other than that, I just did not like. And real quick, like, why? Because I thought it was just the plot was like, they've done this plot. Similarities to this plot. Homer fucks up. Marge doesn't want him anymore. Marge leaves. Homer has to make up. Prove that he's a good dad. They've done this 50 times on the show. I'm like, can't we think of something different? I know they've been on it for so long, but you tell me they couldn't have one idea that they sort of left in the back burners, like, oh, the movie. Don't do this on a show, because we're going to do a movie one day. We're going to see this. And this is what you get. It's a dome, and, I didn't think it was that funny. So I put The Simpsons. See, do you feel Kevin Dillon as Brian Flay should have been in AVPR? Yeah. Kevin Dillon as Brian Flay should be in any horror action movie. Him, his mullet, and his leather jacket. Because if this is a germ, it's the biggest son of a bitch you've ever seen. Okay, this is a funny one. He says, which Frank Castle will win in a fight to the death in hand-to-hand combat? Dolph Lundgren, Thomas Jane, or Ray Stevenson? I know what you're going to do something funny with that. That's why I throw it in. Well, Dolph and Thomas Jane will kick the shit out of Ray Stevenson and, you know, fuck him up and then put him in that glass grinder that he put jigsaw in. And Dolph Lundgren, because, you know, I like Thomas Jane. He's a better actor, but Dolph Lundgren is a better fighter. I mean, he's a martial artist. You know, it's kind of hard to beat a guy who's a martial arts champion. So I gotta go with Dolph, you know. Okay, if you was to meet Sandra Bullock in person, what would you say to her besides, hi, my name is Matt? I'd just be nice. I mean, Sandra Bullock is, it's not like she's one of those girls, oh, I jerk off to you or something. I know it's graphic, but I just think she's a very beautiful woman. I would be nice. I would be a gentleman. I wouldn't be like, hey, let me see your panties. No, I would just be, you know, I would just be friendly. I just like her as an actress, you know. That's pretty much it. I mean, I really wouldn't do much. I mean, I'm sure maybe if I'd be more funny, but I would just say hi, and that's pretty much it. I mean, say, hey, I like your movies, and, you know, cool. That's pretty much it, you know. Effrey, a.k.a. Snyder, a.k.a. Sierra 12 is here to stay. Thanks for those questions, though, bro. This is from John Lindsay, 289. Is this the same guy? Yes, it is. This guy, John Lindsay, if he's listening, you uploaded Making Contact. I remember that movie when I was a kid. That's the film that Roland Emmerich did. I think when he was still in Germany, before his big stuff. I noticed, like, you had a kid and his father died, and then he had like telekinetic powers, and then he was like evil ventriloquist dummy, and for some reason it was evil. I don't remember why. And like a lot of crazy shit happened. I haven't seen that forever though. And he has to upload. He has both versions because I think they have a DVD. But I gotta check that out. But yeah, you upload Making. I remember that. I remember that movie when I was. That was a film I saw when I was a kid. But again, that's John Lindsay 289. He asks, have you seen Life Force, Captain Kronos, The Hunger, and Near Dark? Those usual kinds of vampires to appear on film before Twilight. Not all vampires follow rules because there are many species of vampires in world mythology, including Asian to Japanese soul-sucking vampires that don't drink blood. I haven't seen Captain Kronos. I've heard of The Hunger. I haven't seen it. I actually own Near Dark, and I think it's alright. I like Bill Paxton a lot in it. Lance Henriksen, Tim Thomerson. I think they're really good. But the film, I didn't care for the love story. I know some people did. I didn't care about the love story. I didn't care about the score, even though sometimes I like Tangerine Dream. I think they did. I don't know, it's not one of my favorite vampire films. I like it alright. I can watch it again for Bill Paxton and Lance Henriksen, but it's not one of my favorites. I do like Life Force, though. I'll admit, I like Life Force. I mean, you had naked space vampire running around naked. Naked. A hot, naked space vampire woman. Naked and seeing her titties like throughout all the movie. Yes, if Michael Keane's watching, there are titties of a space vampire woman throughout the whole movie Life Force. You gotta see it. But I don't know. It has a crappy ending. Because basically, it's what was that guy? He played Jeffrey Dahmer. No, not Jeffrey Dahmer. Ed Gein. And someone's gonna say his name. I know, but him and this girl, they're macking out in the light, and then basically he just stabs her, and then, you know, this special effects light show. I don't know what I expected about it. I don't know. Yeah. But I like Life Force. I have it on VHS actually over there. interesting special effects, interesting concepts, space vampires, a woman naked throughout the... I mean, I enjoy Life Force. I think that's actually one of Tobe Hooper's better movies. So I enjoy Life Force. But thanks for the questions, though. Mark Kevin Nancy Forever is asking, where I live, there are people talking about what would happen if they made a Lost Boys TV show using the Frog Brothers as the title characters. What are your thoughts on that, Matt? The Frog Brothers in a TV show? I would hate it. It would just be fucking Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I did watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer growing up, but at the same time, I wouldn't have, I think I owned it for season 1, that's because someone bought it for me.